we are going to start our ceremony. So if I can have your attention, the last people can take your seat. I am going to now, it's my pleasure to introduce Mahadevan, one of our faculty deans, who will address you first.
This is amazing. Good afternoon, Mather Class of 2022. My name is Mahadevan, and together with Amala, I have the privilege to be a faculty dean in Mather House. It has been 3 years since we gathered within this courtyard for graduation. And while it is a very different world than the one we had in mid-March 2020, when we had to so rapidly scramble and leave, we are now grateful and delighted in equal measure to be able to unite to celebrate commencement. Parents and families, thank you for sharing some of the most formative years of your children with us, and for supporting all these remarkable students through uncertain times when we did not know how and when and where we would be together again. Graduates, today marks both the ceremonial end and a very auspicious beginning as you transition from a microcosm within this concrete jungle into many, many different worlds. But unlike most classes past, you already have had the experience of navigating complex paths, as Mather went from here to everywhere and then back again. And it is your collective resilience and fortitude that kept this community as one, even while apart. And since being back together, you helped it become even more closely knit. So thank you. Thank you all. Since the fall, the D Hall has been humming again. The scent of the open houses I gather seems to have developed a following beyond our walls. The coffee bar in the multicultural room is now a true Mather tradition. And although the Strauss Cup is not yet won, alas, those who enjoyed the crazy cool concert in the Sunken Courtyard last week may well have seen perhaps the beginning of a new tradition. Clearly, it is possible to rediscover the magical experience of living and learning together. And for Amala and for me, what a privilege it has been to witness your journey towards knowledge and discovery of the self and of the world. Transitions evoke reflections and memories, wishes and hopes, of individual thoughts and futures, of shared experiences and collective concerns. But whatever you do and wherever you go, we hope that you will take with you a part of what makes this a home away from home. Continue the spirit of piloting new ideas, of pushing for change just as we've done here, to make mental health and well-being a priority, to confront and reckon with the history of the name of our house and learn how to use this knowledge to make our home more inclusive and more just, and to ask how to use our community as a model for living sustainably, for there is no planet B. About 125 years ago, the great sociologist, historian, and civil rights activist, W.E.B. Du Bois, who lived actually just around the corner on 20 Flag Street, said, "You are not, and yet you are. Your thoughts, your deeds, above all, your dreams still live." We hope that you will have the courage to be, the wisdom to act on your thoughts, and the passion to live your dreams. And through your deeds, make your inner self radiant while creating an outer world that is more just, more kind, and more peaceful. Mather Class of 2022, as your fledgling flights take you beyond these concrete confines, continue to learn by being curious, continue to care for each other, and be compassionate to yourself, to others, and towards all life. Congratulations.
And now our second faculty dean, Amala.
Congratulations, class of 2022. And education is one of the most liberating and empowering gifts that you can receive. Today, as we celebrate your graduation, we feel deeply grateful to all the people that enable it. Those that are here today to support you and those that are celebrating from afar. Here at Harvard, you have acquired knowledge. But many of the world's most pressing problems, ranging from climate change to societal inequity, require not just knowledge. They require the ability to bring people together, an understanding of life and relationships, an understanding of how to work across differences. They require wisdom. And this is what we hope you have gained by living together in this community. When you came to Harvard, you may have anticipated that you would be with very smart people, but you may have not realized that you would be living with a remarkably diverse group of people. Each one of you brought something unique to matter, and you learned to embrace and value the differences in each other. You learned to care for yourself, but also each other. You made choices, realizing how they affected each other. You learned to live in harmony, and you built lasting friendships that will last a lifetime. Your lives are like rivers poised to enter the ocean now. The possibilities that lie ahead are infinite. You are empowered to make choices about what you will do, how you will conduct your life, who you will be, and how you will contribute to this world. But make your choices wisely for the long term and not immediate gratification. Not only for your own advancement, but also keeping in mind the collective good. Have regard for all living creatures and help sustain what you enjoy of this planet. Seniors, we are truly going to miss you. Thank you for making Mather so special, even during the pandemic. As we see the class of 2022 get launched into the world, we feel grateful for the love and support of many people. Here at Mather, we especially want to thank our resident dean, Luke Leifgren, our most amazing set of tutors that form the scaffold of this house. Tutors and resident scholars, our house administrator Sean O'Connor, academic coordinator Shania Carter, building manager Miguel Casillas, dining hall manager Paul Gabidon, all of the custodial staff, all of the dining staff, thank them all, and our warmest wishes to all of you. Congratulations, class of 2022.
Would you also join me in thanking Mahadev and Amala for their leadership and support for all of us? Good afternoon, Mather class of 2022, and good afternoon, families and friends. In a few moments, we will be presenting a Harvard diploma to someone very important to you. We have a professional photographer with us today, and we'll send details to your graduates about how those photos can be ordered after the ceremony. When you see your graduate in line, if you wish, you could also stand around the periphery to take a photo of your own, but try not to block the view of others for too long. Photo opportunities can, of course, be recreated after the ceremony. Once again, good Good afternoon, Madam Class of 2022. You've heard lots of speeches in these past few days, and somehow it is my privilege to give the last speech before what is arguably the main event, as your names are read and you cross the stage to receive your diploma. So I will be brief. Yet as I think about it, I remember that this is not the main event. The diploma is just the credential, the certification, the confirmation of what was actually the main event, or rather the innumerable main events along the way. The ideas you had, the papers you wrote, the problems you solved, the conversations you shared, the friendships you forged, the communities you sustained, the obstacles you surmounted, the resilience you discovered. Those moments have been special. The people you found here have been special. This place is special. So you might feel a sense of sadness today or tomorrow as this all comes to an end. But know that this is not the end. Harvard will only have done its job to the extent that we have empowered you, enabled you to keep learning, keep making, having inspiring conversations, meeting new people, showing care for your neighbor, both in all the literal and metaphorical meanings of that word. Based on my own experience, I can vouch for the truth of what the amazing Michelle Wu told you yesterday, that you probably won't remember any of the speeches you heard this week. So if this one bombs, it won't really matter. At least not 15 years from now. When she said that yesterday, I remembered sitting where you are now. I really liked the speeches at my own college graduation. I wanted to remember them, and I felt sad that I didn't. But then, it's okay that I didn't. There were more good speeches to come in my life, as there will be in yours. We don't need to hold on to any one speech, any one conversation, any one sunset. We don't need to fear leaving Harvard and Nana behind. That feeling is not wrong, nor is it wrong to hold on to those memories with your photographs, with reunions and reconnections, by making the real effort to continue some of the friendships you have made. But you must find a balance between holding on to the past and being open to the new that is coming. That balance will be different for each of you. There's no right answer, and you may not immediately find what works. But if it were easy, it would be boring, and your journey will never be that. And now, as I read your names, as Amala and Maha hand you a diploma, as the tutors step forward to be the first to greet you as a Harvard graduate, know that we do so with gratitude that we had a chance to play some part in your journey here, the journey you are charting through life. This work brings us purpose because we care for you, we believe in you, and we have faith that you will use your talents to build lives of meaningful accomplishment, experiencing satisfaction and moments of joy, finding and creating the communities you seek, and helping others to do the same. And now I shall read your names. We begin with members of the Mather community who have earned a Doctor of Philosophy degree. Receiving a Doctor of Philosophy in Economics, Antonio Coppola. Receiving a Doctor of Philosophy, Brandon David Boyes. Nyla Camille Brewster.
Emma Buckles. Nina Yuanyuan Xiao.
We'd like to invite you all to lunch. It's served upstairs in the dining hall. And congratulations once again, class of 2022.